What up, monkeys? Today, I'll explain the whole Magic Find progression in the game, from weapons to armor sets to pets and more. By the way, make sure you subscribe, since at 1,250 subs I'll be doing a 15 million coin giveaway in my Discord, and at 2,000 subs I'll give away a full renowned Sorrow set. So yeah, I hope this guide will be helpful to you guys, and enjoy the video. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about armor sets. We all know Sorrow armor is the best armor set for Magic Find in the game right now, but if you cannot afford it, well, Nutcracker is also a really good option, as it gives 8 base Magic Find, which makes it a really good armor set for early game or mid game. Right, next up is Sorrow armor, costing around 30 million coins. Now, this armor set gives a total of 20 base Magic Find, but there's one issue. You see, Sorrow gives no damage and no health, so it's really bad for killing stuff and surviving. So here's a couple of modifications you can do to your combat set to get some extra Magic Find. Alright, so first of all, you can get the Renowned Reforge, which gives an extra 4% more stats in total, but I wouldn't recommend getting it since you won't get the damage reforges from whatever you were using before. And well, of course there's Legion, which gives a ton of Magic Find too. Now, I wanted to clarify that what I've just said, it's only for combat stuff and not fishing. For fishing, obviously Bobbin Time is way better. Now, there's one thing I haven't mentioned yet, and it's attributes. Now, the only really useful attribute that gives you Magic Find is, well, Magic Find, but if you want to get it to level 10, it will cost you, yeah, so I would not suggest getting it to level 10. So I would suggest getting it to level 6 or 7 max, as it's really worth it for its price. Now, bear in mind that you do need Kudra tier 5 completion to even be able to use it, so yeah. Also, I forgot to mention the Clover helmet. Now, this helmet gives 5% more Magic Find on top of your total Magic Find, but it costs a really hefty amount as well. It's gonna be one of the lastest things you want to get. So now let's talk about weapons. So you might be asking, how do I get Magic Find without using a Daedalus Axe or Chimera, you may ask? No. Just get a Daedalus Axe. Nah, but jokes apart, Divine Gift and Chimera are the only ways you can get Magic Find from your weapon. Now, sadly, these items are very expensive. The Divine Gift enchantment costs 100 million coins, and Chimera 5, well, 2 billion. But Entropy, shut up. If you happen to have a Daedalus Axe, I would recommend getting it to Chimera 3, as it's really good for its value at its price. But hey, don't you need a pet for Chimera to actually give Magic Find? Hell yeah. Which is an absolutely awesome segue into the pet section of the video. So first of all, I would recommend getting a Griffin pet of really any rarity, as it gives the exact same amount of Magic Find. Then we have the Black Cat, but nobody really uses it, as the Griffin pet is way better. But it's a really good pet if you are doing dungeons and don't want to spend money on a Griffin pet. But wait, there's an even better pet than all of them, and it's the Golden Dragon. Yeah, I think you already know what that is, so yeah, let's get into pet items. Now, the Lucky Clover is a really cheap pet item that gives 7 Magic Find, which is really good. But if you have a Golden Dragon, Miner's Relic will be 1.5 more Magic Find than the Lucky Clover for 50 million coins. Yeah, very expensive stuff. So if you don't want to spend that much money, just get a Lucky Clover. Alright, now to the miscellaneous. So a God Potion and a Booster Cookie are definitely a must-have. Everyone knows about them, really useful items. Now, there are some accessories that give you Magic Find as well. These are the Pulse Ring and the Crab Hat of Celebration of any year. You can also eat the cake of the next dungeon floor by visiting PRTL, for example, or you can also visit me, it wouldn't really matter anyways. The Jerry Candy also gives you some Magic Find, and then you can use a beacon from tier 1 to tier 5, and depending on its tier and the fuel you are using, it will affect your Magic Find differently. Also, having enrichments on your accessories will help you out a lot, and I would suggest buying a bunch of legendary pets, since Pets Core will also give you up to 7 Magic Find, and it will also give you some Skyblock XP. Now, if you cannot afford a legendary version of a pet, don't worry, you can always get the epic or the rare one. Now, onto external buff. First of all, we have Aatrox. who gives an extra 25% magic find from Slayer bosses, which is really awesome. But what if you're not doing Slayer? What if you're grinding ghosts? Well, there's also the Jerry Mayor, who gives an extra 10% of every stat in the game, and who also appears to steal other Mayor's perks. So during Jerry you will get the extra 25% magic find from Aatrox for a maximum of 6 hours, plus the 10% from Jerry himself.